Good morning, children. Today for standard 7 in algebraic expression we are going to study about the operation on algebraic expressions. First is addition. Here we will learn about the addition of like terms. Like terms means the terms should have the same variable. Okay. 6x plus 5x is equal to 6 plus 5 and x as common you have taken. So 6 plus 5 is 11x. 5a minus plus 7a minus 2a. A is the common variable. So a you have taken outside the bracket, and 5 plus 7 minus 2, that is 12 minus 2 is 10a. Now we will understand about addition of polynomials. In addition of polynomials, we will be following few steps. Okay. Look, this is the polynomial given. X square minus 2xy plus 3y square. This is one polynomial because there is a comma sign in between, and this is the second polynomial. 5y square plus 3xy minus 6x square. Okay. First polynomial, second polynomial. What operation you have to do? You have to add, because we are doing addition over here. Now, here how we can add? First, what we will do? We will arrange the terms of the polynomials. Either you arrange it alphabetically or you arrange it in the descending power of variables. Okay, then we will arrange in the form of rows. See, this was the first polynomial written in the first row and second polynomial written in the second row. But then when we write in the rows, we will see that first polynomial written, then when we write the second polynomial, we will see that the like terms are written under the same column. Here I have x square minus 2xy plus 3y square. But the second one is, first one I have written. Okay. Then second one is what? 5y square plus 3xy minus 6x square. Here in the first row, x square is the first term. So I will write this term 6x square below x square. Okay, but this has what sign? This has a minus sign. So I'll put the minus sign before it. So minus 6x square. Then 3xy is there. So from the second polynomial, I'll take this term, xy term. So this has plus sign, plus 3xy. And this has no sign before it, means it is plus. So 5y square. Okay, then this is going to come up to, look, plus and plus is plus. So 3 plus 5 is 8y square. Okay. Now 3xy and this is minus 2xy. The positive number, the number with a plus sign is greater. So what operation are we going to carry out? We are going to carry out the simple subtraction, because this is greater number has plus sign. So I will, from this number I will deduct this. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So instead of writing 1 over here, we can simply write xy. Xy means 1xy. Okay. Then x square and this is minus 6x square. When we have a negative sign before a greater number, then we carry out subtraction, but we give the minus sign. Then 6 minus 1, here nothing is there, means it is 1. 6 minus 1 is 5 and x square. Clear? Now look at the next one. This is 2ab plus 3bc minus 5ca, one polynomial. Second one is 4bc minus 3ab plus 7ca. This is the second polynomial. And the third one is 2ca minus ab minus 5bc. Okay. Now, the first one I'll write as it is 2ab plus 3bc minus 5ca. From the second one, I will take the AB term first. So, AB term carries minus sign, minus 3AB. Then is what? BC. Then 4BC. 4BC has no sign, means plus sign, 4BC. Then plus 7CA. Then from the next one also, I will take the AB term. AB has minus sign, so minus AB. Then BC. BC has minus sign, so minus BC. And CA has plus sign, so 2CA. So this is 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 minus 5 is 4CA. Okay. Then I have 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2BC. Then 2 minus 3 minus 1. So the minus numbers I will add together. Minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Okay. So minus 2 AB. Look at this example. This is 3z cube minus z to the power 2 plus 5. Another one is 1 minus 2z plus z square, z to the raised to power 2. And then the third one is 3 plus 2z minus z raised to power 3. Okay, so I have written 3z cube minus z raised to the power 2 plus 5. Okay, in the next case, I don't have z raised to power 2. I have z raised to the power, z raised to power 3 I don't have. I have only z raised to power 2. So, z raised to power 2 I have written under z raised to power 2. Okay, plus I have 1, 1 and minus 2z. There is no 2z over here. So, I will write this after the polynomial. Okay, after all the terms. Then minus 2z written over here. Then the next one is minus z cube minus z cube. Then plus 3 and plus 2z. See, minus and plus, a positive and a negative number, if they are equal, they get cancelled. Okay, so these two get cancelled. And minus z square plus z square, again these two get cancelled. Okay, so 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9 and 3z cube minus z cube is 2z cube. So the answer over here is 2z raised to the power 3 plus 9. Clear? Next question, 2x square minus 5x square minus x square and 6x square. All these to be added together. In place of the commas, put plus sign and then you will have 2 minus 5 minus 1 plus 6. 2 plus 6 is 8 and minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Now if till now we were dealing with polynomials of like terms, isn't it? Now we will deal with polynomials which have different terms. Okay, we have 5x, 3y, 8z plus 2y minus 3x plus 5z plus z minus 7y minus 2x. When we have this kind of a addition to do, this is simplification. When we have to simplify, we never write it in rows and columns. Okay, we simplify it together. How to simplify? See, this has x, y, z. So, I will bring all the x terms together with their sign. 5x, then minus 3x, then minus 2x, all x terms together put inside the bracket. Okay, plus this is what? 3y plus 2y. This is 3y plus 3y plus 2y and minus 7y written. Then minus 8z plus 5z plus z plus 5z plus z minus 8z. So this is 5 minus minus is minus 5x. So minus 5x minus 5x, they both get cancelled. Then this is 3 plus 2 is 5y minus 7y is minus 2y. Then this is 6z minus 8z is minus 2z. Okay. This is minus 2 and plus minus will become minus 2z. Then the next one is 2 minus 3z square plus 5yz plus 7y square minus 8 plus z square minus 6yz minus 9y square plus 1 minus 2z square minus 2yz minus y square. In this sum also you will bring all the like terms together. See 2 minus 8 plus 1. I have brought the numbers together and then the numbers with literals. The first y square, then z square, then yz. Then you will solve it. Okay. Here, never forget to carry the sign of the term. Okay, if the term has minus sign, when you are shifting it to another place, please put the correct sign. If you don't put the correct sign, then your answer will go wrong. Two more sums we are going to do over here, that is number 3 and 4, and then the rest sums you are going to do it yourself. Number 3 is the two adjacent sides of a rectangle are 3a minus b and 6b minus a. You have to find the perimeter. So sides of the rectangle are given as 3a minus b and 6b minus a. Then what is the perimeter of the rectangle? Perimeter of a rectangle, the formula is 2 into L plus b. One of this is L and the other one is B. Okay. So these are the sides. So I have taken as 2 into 3a minus b plus 6b minus a. So 3a minus a I have taken and 6b minus b. So 3a minus a is 2a and 6b minus b is 5b, and this 2 will get multiplied to it. Okay, because this is 2 into L plus B. First L plus B I have done and then 2 I will multiply. So this is 2 into 2, 4A, 2 5s are 10B. You have to find the perimeter of a triangle. Next question, whose sides are given. Perimeter of the triangle is sum of the sides. So you will add up the sides and you will find the answer as 5y plus 2z. In the next video, we are going to learn about the subtraction of polynomials.